What's up, everybody? Welcome back to IT Security Labs, and today we're completing day 21 of the Advent of Cyber Challenge. This is an opportunity for us to learn some cybersecurity skills in a fun environment. In this case, we're learning about DevSecOps. This is what we learned yesterday about CI/CD pipelines, and this is going to be a continuation of that. I went ahead and studied the room, and by the time we are done, we should be able to understand how a larger CI/CD environment works. We'll explore indirect poison pipeline execution and apply CI/CD exploitation knowledge to a larger environment. So the biggest change from today is that we're introducing Jenkins. Jenkins sits in between and handles most of the pipeline builds. There is going to be a lot of runners and agents that you can add in Jenkins and also allow our pipeline builds to grow in a more manageable way than just running it in Git. Okay, so once we start our machine here, they say first, let's navigate to this IP address. I'm using my own Kali machine. So I'm already connected to the VPN. And here is the first one. The Git platform Antarctifex uses, that's the one that they use for version control and development. Log in using credentials, guest and password 123. So we'll be using that when we push as well. So where's the login password? Sign in. Guest. Paste the password. Sign in. Don't save. And once we're in here, this is Git. We have two repos. We have the home bell gift wrapper and this one. So let's check one. And here we have a Jenkins file, which is just as some configurations and steps. It's pointing to a local install. Check the other one. Right, this one here we have more. We have bank.yaml, setup.py. Let's check bank.yaml. Here we are installing our application, looks like. So coming back here, you have logged in successfully. You should see two repositories. We saw that. Then they say navigate to here so we can see our Jenkins platform. So let's copy the link address for Jenkins. All right, and we need to sign in using admin. Very secure. And sign in. Don't save that one as well. I'm definitely going to be setting up my own local Jenkins and Git instances here in a little bit. So now we're on to the fun part. Let's go to our machines. I'm going to make a temp folder to work from. CD AOC. Okay, so I'm working from here. In this, they're saying, what is the Linux kernel of the Jenkins node? So in the room, they show us how you can try to add commands to the make file and then commit things. So we're going to do the same. We're going to do a git clone, but in this case, we're going to clone a different part. They cloned the gift wrapper pipeline.git. If we come here, we have our repos. We're going to clone the gift wrapper one. Okay, because that's the one that we want to go after in Jenkins here. So in Jenkins, we have the gift wrapper build. So this is the one that will automate the job for us. We'll clone this gift wrapper from here. So to clone, choose HTTP, copy, git clone, this one, CD to gift wrapper. And as you can see, we have our files. So this is what we use to automatically deploy code. But we have the make file that we want to make use of. No pun intended. So now they're saying build, and then they're just saying, let's go to pipe.sh. They're running a script in this build, but hey, we can modify it so that they don't build everything, or we can add our own. In this case, since I don't want them to build anything, I can just say they want us to find the version of the machine. What is the Linux kernel? We can do a lsb or uname -a or -r. Both of them would work. So that's the command that we want to run. Control X, Y, enter. So now that we modify the make file so that it runs our command instead of the command, ideally you want to maybe append it instead of modifying it, but I don't want the build to build everything. I only want it to output what I have in the make file. So git add this stuff here, then git commit. I see nothing to see here. All right, now we can say git push. Username is guest. Password is password 123. So the push is gone. But we might notice that when we come here, it should automatically trigger the build in our Jenkins server. But if we go back to our dashboard, we can click on it and then click on it again. And here is our main. We can hit the play over here, but if we click one more time, we should get a build now button right here. And this is building it right now. You can see the progress here. And you can also click here and choose console output as it's building. And one of these things here ran our command uname -a. So right here in the make file, uname -a is Linux TryHackMe, then this version here. And we hit submit. What value is found from var lib jenkins secret.key? We can go and modify the pipeline and read it. This is a file on the file system. So if they want us to do that, we can actually do that. Okay, so since we want to read the file on the file system, we'll do the same, but instead of just listing, we're going to modify it. So nano our make file. So instead of uname -a, why don't we put a cat command? Let's make sure that we have the syntax correctly here. Y, enter. Now we do the same thing. Git add, git commit. Commit, I say get me secrets. Okay. Now we can say git push, and it's guest password 123, and there we go. So we do it all over again. Go back here, find our build. Let's go back to my gift wrapper pipeline. I'm going to do another build now. Go to main, build it right now. So watch it start building here. And while it's building, I'll click here to view the console output. So I'll scroll down. Here's the cat command that we ran, and the long secret is right here. So being able to mess with pipelines, imagine if these were triggering automatically, then all you have to do is git commit, and once we commit something, it will automatically trigger the pipeline. And like I said, please do not delete people's stuff. Instead, append your data there. That way you look less suspicious than what we were doing here. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more of these pipelines in 2024, this is an area that I'm going to be growing. I'll be setting up a full environment so that I can have CI/CD pipelines running. So subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.